Hello dear, come on in. Now, first of all, abject and sincerest and deepest and profoundest apologies for giving us no short film for the past, I think was it 2 Mondays, it could even have been 3. I'm really sorry. It's just, I did warn you now that I don't have the howling out, and I really didn't have the howling out. I found the whole upside downness of the time and everything extremely grueling. Anyway, but however, Australia was absolutely wonderful. We went to a lovely place we were calling it the Wogan Valley. It's not the Wogan Valley, it's the Wolgan Valley, for a couple of days to kind of try and get over the worst of the jet lag before I could be introduced to actual people and to try and be coherent. And so we stayed in this Wogan Valley that had kangaroos, and like you'd wake up in, I don't know, some ungodly hour, and you'd look out your window and there'd be 2 kangaroos baiting the tar out of each other. And we saw 1 wombat. They're huge. I always thought wombats were small little yolks. They're like big, but very cute. They had kind eyes, I thought. Kind eyes are nice. And thank you so much to all of you lovely, lovely people who came to all my events and brought me so many presents. And look, I feel really guilty that I haven't individually thanked you all. But I mightn't get the chance, but just know that I'm so grateful. And it was so lovely to meet you all, and all the, even like all the journalists were lovely. And yeah, so I'm back now. We're both back, me and himself. And I know that this is luxury problems and everything, but the old jet lag is a whore to get over. It's an absolute whore of a thing to get over. It's been a rough few days, and actually this isn't Monday where I am. It is long ago. It is Friday, because for complicated reasons. Just trust me. Anyway, so it's Friday. So if something big has happened over the weekend, I won't know about it, and I'm sorry, because I do not have the gift of foresight. Would that be it? One thing I did want to tell you though is I did taste the Red Velvet Magnum in Australia. As you join me here in Melbourne, I am about to have the Red Velvet Magnum. Oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph. It's white icing. I'm going to take the first bite. Look! It's almost purple. How does it taste? Yes, and I am on the ground. In fact, I'm not. I'm on the 25th floor. But I am theoretically reporting to you on the ground, on the front line. Ice creams from the front line. That's another great idea for a telly show. It was really lovely. And there was another one that we didn't get around to. I have to just check with him. No, actually it was the fake Magnum, wasn't it? Wasn't it the Murray Hill Connoisseur Salted Caramel Yolk he had his eye on? Anyway, it didn't work out. But we had a lovely time and we're back. And I am finding my emotions unpleasant. I can't really put it better than that. The abyss keeps opening up inside of me, and it has been closed for some time. And I know it's chemical, it's weirdness, it's hormones, it's lack of sleep, it's whatever. Anyway, I'm not enjoying it, and I would just like to feel normal again. Thanking you very much. So I have retreated and taken comfort in my medicines. Now I'm going to show you some lovely things. Barocca. Now, look I've known about Barocca for 1,000 years, but for some reason I thought it never applied to me. And I suppose I always used to think of, like, Barocca, the binge drinker's friend, or, Barocca, the alcoholic's pal, for like when you've been out in the piss and all. But anyway, some lovely person, and I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, brought me a double pack of Barocca to my first signing, it might have been, in Sydney. And it's been a bloody godsend. And then I met somebody else more recently who told me of something even more lovely. Hold on, I'm going to show you now. You make a cocktail of Spatone. See the iron sachets of Spatone and Barocca, and together you make a cocktail called Brian. Now it's lovely because my Barocca is mango and orange flavour, and my Spatone is apple flavour. So it's like a healthy fruity drink. So I've been reverting to that a lot. It has been helpful. Other lovely news. Didn't I go and get me Nexium for my acid reflux? And it's all new and different. Like, do you remember it was the poppy capsule things? Were they capsules? You know, in tin foil, you'd pop them out. Well, it's all different now. It's a little bottle. Do you see? It can...
You did see about the cancer scare, though, did you?
Oh, God, somebody always... Yeah. Look, everything causes cancer. We're all going to die. Look, yes. Now I'm in a fowler. You see how mercurial my moods are? Now I'm low. I'm low. Because it did make me really happy because I love anything new. And this is only once every 24 hours. Also, it's very pretty. I'm going to show you. See how cute they are? They're sort of like, I don't know, they look like party drugs to me. Not that I'd know. When was I last at a party? You know, it's lovely. And the funny thing is the box is really big. And then the bottle is very tiny compared to the box. And then the pills are tiny compared to the bottle. And still you only have to take one every 24 hours. Okay, I have books to show you. You see, I'm very easily upset at the minute. Okay, this was just wonderful. I read The Dry like everybody else did. And I thought The Dry was magnificent like everybody else did. And whilst I was in Australia, I never know the difference between while and whilst. And who and whom. But that's neither here nor there right now. Whilst I was in Australia, or while I was in Australia, my publicist mentioned that Jane Harper had a new book out called Force of Nature, and I nearly gnawed her arm off. And it wasn't even from her publishing house, it was from a rival one, and I begged her to get it for me. And I don't know what kind of strings she pulled or favours she called in, but she managed to get me one. And then on my on my second final night in Melbourne, I went to do a lovely readers event in a place called Beaumaris. And who was there? Only Jane Harper herself. Her actual real self. And so she had also prepared me a book which she'd signed for me. I can't find it now. Anyway, you'll only take a gimme. It was brilliant, my God. Like from the first paragraph, you just know you're in the hands of a master. And like the atmosphere. Also, it's the same detective, Aaron Falk, that was in The Dry. And he's lovely. And I want to mind him and make him toast. And now, another book. It is called Rich People's Problems, or Rich People Problems. And it's by Kevin Kwan. Now, he wrote, was it Crazy Rich... What was the first one? Crazy Rich Asians. That's right. Now, for some reason, I read the first one. I really disliked it. Then, I read the second one. I don't know, somebody must have given it to me or something. And I found it very entertaining. Likewise, I'm finding this very entertaining. The characters are, what would be the word? Neither here nor there. You know, they're only ciphers. But it's all about, I suppose it's about the future. You know, China is the future, and it's about really rich people and the things they do and the things they buy. And right now, when I feel so kind of full of fear and full of the abyss, it's a nice escape, you know. So what else can I tell you? My book, That There Break, has been nominated for the Irish Popular Fiction Book of the Year in the Irish Book Awards. And this is so awkward. I mean, the people that I am up against are my friends, you know, and I'm torn between, you know, I'd quite like to win. You know, I am so ashamed of that, but I'm actually very proud of the book. But then I also feel everyone else deserves to win. Like Patricia Scanlon is nominated. And like Patricia Scanlon was the writer that I read when I was in the Rutland. And it was her books that made me think that it was her publisher that I sent my short stories to originally. So I feel like maybe Patricia should get it. Or, do you know what I mean? It's incredibly awkward. Anyway, himself will do the link. Look, vote for whoever you think is the best. I don't want to start pleading for votes, because that would be more shaming than I already feel, if you get me. Look, I'm just putting it out there. Whatever will be, will be. I won it once before for this charming man. So like once should be enough, really. But then, I'm only human. And forgive me, it's awful. I'm awful. Yeah, I am mired in self-hatred. I have to go on the telly on Tuesday and I am so ginormous. I can't fit into any clothes. I'll have to hire a tent. Himself is shaking his head. This has not been uplifting. I am sorry. I am not in a good place, really, as they say. But look, by the time we're talking again, it's only chemical. My sleep will be back to normal. I will be better. I hope you're well and enjoying this lovely, crisp, bonfirey, smoky winteriness. The clocks went back. Happiest day of the year. Thank you. Sorry. Bye.